It's out of our control. It's not.
Look, we're stuck in the system, we can't get out. It's time for a change, stop running your mouth. I'm looking for words, but I can't get it out. Look for the light, but the sun blotted out.
Hold on, let me hop on the beat. Cause social injustice and prisoner mindset is something we gotta defeat. We idle these hoes and wear all these clothes with shoes that can't be creased. Steady looking for substance and change, but we searching all up in these streets.
Got a stain on my shirt that I can't get out. My people on high like the top of the mount. We thirsting for truth, but there's no spout. Look for a savior, but no one around.
But no one's around, but where do they look? It ain't in the church, it ain't in the book. We can't get a job, so we rather crook. They got us in chains, a fish on a hook.
Look, harvesting our bodies, harvesting our organs. Got them real big mad, cause they culture boring. Pimping the poor, Jim Crow at the door. Selling our souls, our daughters a whore. I wanna give in, can't take it no more. Don't wanna believe our people are more.
We swept our cup when we look at decline. We got a new bottle, it's filled with...
In there. All right, top of the top. Well, it's way beyond my bedtime, you know what I mean? Just to keep it a whole honey bun. Happy Malcolm Thursday. You know what I mean? I know y'all ain't used to seeing no Phillip Douglas at no 10:17 on a Thursday evening. The fuck, what y'all say? The fuck, you know what I mean? But this is what we on today. This is what we rapping about. This is the first time I'm going live on the trying to do this podcast thing on the Instagram too. So y'all know we on that thing too. But let me go ahead and this quick little disclaimer off for y'all. Hope y'all can hear me, man. I ain't even do my audio test just to make sure everything copacetic and everything is copacetic in Timbit. All right. So, you tapped into the Make a Culture Move podcast, and right now, more specifically, top of the top with King Phillip, where I talk about the issues within the Black and brown community that we're not supposed to talk about. And, the crazy part is the second that we start talking about these issues, our own community, our own folks who we want to see better, who we want to see rise above the bullshit, they tend to get in attack mode when we start talking about this. Mind you, we did not have to go out and do a whole lot of research to back up our claims and what we're saying. Our lived experience is is what make us the experts. What we've been through gives us the credibility to talk about this stuff. So I'm saying all that to say, if I make anybody feel some kind of way, please take that time to reevaluate why what was said made you feel some kind of way. All right, you don't have to wait to catch Phillip in on the fly and be like, "Oh, I can't wait to catch Phillip. Oh, I can't wait to say something to Phillip. Oh, I got some words for Phillip." Phillip ain't gonna give a fuck what you got to say because I said what I said. You hear me? Also, to got to do my quick little run through now. My people on Instagram, they ain't gonna catch this. But if y'all have not done so already, go ahead and check out the website. You know what I mean? Go ahead and check out the website. Where is that thing at? Where is the website? Oh man, that's crazy. There we go. Thought I was tripping for a minute. Check out the website, megachessmove.org. You know what I mean? We got a special tab in our donations folder. I'm not asking you to click the donation and donate now, but if you want to, by all means, do that. All right, that's a whole wave, that's a whole vibe, and we truly appreciate that. All right, Nintendo. What I'm saying is, in the donation tab, we have a toolkit. That toolkit you can copy and paste, text, picture, send it to your people back. That you know what I mean? Backdoor that thing. You know, all I'm saying is go ahead and check out the website. The thing is cold. When it comes to the social media, all things social at Malcolm 303. What that means is go to your Facebook, tap in at Malcolm 303, and you'll find our page, or you can just do facebook.com/Malcolm 303. Don't stop there. Do the Twitter thing, /Malcolm 303. The Twitter thing too, /Malcolm 303. And we got that pin interest popping too. If y'all ain't checked out our pin interest, y'all might want to slide through that thing real fast. All right. Go ahead and check out our YouTube channel too. youtube.com/C /Malcolm 303. All right. And recently we've been tapping in with our folks too, so just basically like if you got a business, if you're doing something that you want to push out there to the folks, you let us know what your IG is and we're gonna shoot that. You in 10 bits. So with that being said, too, go ahead and check out the youngins IG. You know what I mean? East End Visions _apparel. You get you some nice East End gear. You know what I mean? City love, however you want to get it. You know what I mean? We got that over here. And we'll bedazzle you on down. You know 10 bit. Go ahead and check out that Gems for Queens on the Instagram. Also, go ahead and check out that In-Game Associations on Instagram. And also check out the Body Love by the Homie Towel on Instagram. You know what I mean? Hey, this right here is the Real Life Truths Serum. You know what I mean? I usually be on my LL shit. You know what I mean? I usually be on my LL shit. But I don't need to when I got this nice, beautiful, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's the Real Life Truth Serum. And it feels good. You know what I mean? On a homie's lips. All right, I'm gonna say that much. So yeah. Let's tap in. All right. Y'all know a lot of people don't know, but Thursday, that is my favorite day of the week. It's the beginning of the end. You know what I mean? That's where, to me, the weekend started already. Shoot, what you mean? All right. So in my mind, I have a 4-day weekend. In my mind, that's how I operate. You know what I mean? So however y'all want to see it, that's how y'all see it. But I truly do enjoy my 4-day weekends. You know what I mean? And that's like, especially with it starting on Thursday, get out of here. But I'm talking about, there's, folks, we do truly want to do good. All right, I'm gonna say that much. We truly do want to do good. I truly do believe that. All right. And again, I'm talking about us as Black folks, us as however you want to identify, your melanin. I'm talking about us. All right. To the point of with us wanting to do good, how let me see how I can phrase this question. With us wanting to do good, how good can we actually do when we enable bullshit ass behavior? There we go. That's how I wanna put it out there. How good, and again, I'm looking at myself, you know what I mean? I want to do good. All right. And I want to see those within my community. I want to see the Black folks who I rock with and fuck with tough, especially if they in some shit, rise above that bullshit and, to the point where, celebrating 18-year-old birthdays is not a big deal to us. Graduating high school shouldn't be a big deal. That's like, should just be like, oh shit, yeah, that's what's up. You know what I mean? But we want to do good. But how are we truly doing good when we enable, lateness? We enable, no call, no shows. We enable, just a culture and we're enabling a culture that's not Macam. All right, I'm gonna say that much. And what I mean by that is, again, with this Macam thing here, we've grown. I'm gonna say that much. All right, and what I mean by that is, the first 6 years doing this work, we probably made about $25,000 total. 6 years collectively, $25,000 total. And I'm being modest. I'm like trying to get my hustle the benefit of the, you know what I mean, benefit of the doubt type of thing. To the point where, it was tough. Like, we work with people because it was like shit early on, like shit. Whoever came through the door, yeah, come on, we'll work with you. Yeah, hell yeah. When you walk through the door, fucking yeah, come on, yeah. Like we wanted to just work with anybody and everybody. You know what I mean? And like we truly let a whole lot of shit just go by. You know what I mean? And I'm speaking about myself specifically. I let a whole lot of shit just happen. You know what I mean? Not realizing, not knowing that 6 years from that point, you know what I mean, that I would have my 501c3. And then 4 years from that point, we would be on the up and up and up and up. So I'm saying that to say, is it good if we want to do good to continue to enable bullshit, to continue to enable, and accept? That's the thing that gets me fucked up. Excuse me. Let me backtrack. Let me bring this thing back. A lot of people, they do want to work for, and they want to work with black nonprofits. They want to, everything, buy everything black, everything, all black, everything. Not realizing what comes with wanting all black everything. I fuck with black folks, period. I fuck with us. Tough. All right. But what comes with that? And let's be honest. What comes with that? What comes with wanting to work with all black everything? Do business with black folks, only have your kids do sports programs with black folks, only buy black products, go to restaurants. What does that come with? Because from experience, we gonna keep it a whole honey bun. From experience with me working with black folks, all right. And again, I do like to say I'm not like these other niggas out here. You know what I mean? I do move differently. I do carry myself a little differently. I do think and move a little differently than these other niggas out here. I'm gonna say that much. To the point where, even in my business, I be on my shit for the most part. I've been lacking on my emails lately. You know what I mean? I've been like, man, just in these meetings, tough though. But on time. Fuck you mean? And y'all got a problem with being on time. It's like that's and I already did a session on this. You know what I mean? That was like probably my first or second talk that I did on the podcast, where I'm talking about black folks not being on time. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with not being on time? Like, why can't y'all show the fuck up on time if you're supposed to be someplace at a certain time? Especially if you invite other people to meet you at a certain place at a certain time and you come in late, like the party don't stop till I walk in. Nigga, the fuck? Like, that's the problem with us. Like, everybody, every nigga, it could be a college celebration for a young man who just graduated college, and somebody who ain't got shit to do with nothing ain't helped the young man want to show the fuck up 2-3 hours late. Like, nigga, this shit is, you could have stayed the fuck home for that shit. You know what I mean? You could have stayed the fuck home for that shit. So it's, and that's just a small little example of what comes with an all black everything. Expect your all black everything. If you want to work with all black folks, expect them at least 2-3, especially if it's a group of 10. I'm shooting high. I'm giving us the benefit of the doubt. All right. At least expect 5 of those. 6 to be late. A group of 10 niggas expect at least 6 to be late. And I'm being modest. I'm trying to give us the benefit of the doubt, knowing that it's going to be at least 8 or 9 of y'all who's going to be late out of 10. And that's the damn sad part, man. And we want to all black everything. We got folks who's working with multiple nonprofits, getting paid from multiple nonprofits. You know, they're juggling a whole lot of shit. They doing a whole lot of shit in the community that's very valuable in the community with a whole lot of organizations and nonprofits. I don't know what the motive is, if it's money driven, if it's exposure, if it's whatever the fuck it is. But you know, what you got so much going on and you juggling everything everywhere, shit is going to start to fall because that organizational skills is lacking because we think we got it and we don't. Y'all probably like, well, what is Phillip talking about? What is KP talking about? What got me to this point? 2017, we got our 501c3. All right. That year, we had a fiscal sponsor, and we made about maybe 57,000 for that year. All right. The following year, we filed our own. All right. And this is all on our website. So y'all can go and check out our website. And mind y'all, I believe we are I've been scrolling through these nonprofits pages and stuff like that. We're the only nonprofit right now that I'm seeing that's doing this work with these babies in the community that's transparent. You can go to our website. Let me show you. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all just so y'all don't think I'm capping or anything like that. You know what I mean? Because I mean it's transparent and that's how it should be. I want y'all to see what we do, how we go about spending our money. If we supposed to be doing it one way and it's not happening that way, I want somebody to say something, Cap. You intimate, like big time, say something. So check out our website. But if you just hover over here, you can click the financials. Scroll down. You know, this is public information. 2017, y'all can see who our fiscal sponsor was. Y'all can scroll through and see, okay, there's Macam. You know what I mean? Y'all can scroll through and see what Macam payments came through. And again, that ain't no 57,000. That was major capping. That's about so yeah, we go count it at 40, 45, you know what I mean? 46. All right. So that's 2017. All right. So 2018, when we had got our you know, we're reporting under Macam now. You know what I mean? Like we're reporting under Macam. So you scroll through here, you can see what I make. You can see what we made as an organization, the whole nine. I'm saying this to say I'm showing y'all the growth, like from early when we first started. We had to work with folks. Like not that we had to, but we had to pretty much tolerate a whole lot of shit. I'm gonna say that. And we're growing, not to the point where I'm not saying we're not tolerating a whole lot of shit. It's just to the point where when it comes to the shit that we're tolerating, there's levels to it. I'm gonna say that. All right. To be more specific, when it comes to leadership within Macam, you know, we have where where the youth come in as participants, you know, as interns. All right. Then they can become facilitators. You know, then they become lead trainers. You know, then they can become a part of the adult leadership staff. You can work your way on up. Like we are at the point where we don't have to go through these other programs now to hire these babies. We can pay y'all out of Malcolm's budget. And I'm saying all this to say, you have you got folks that want to do an all black everything, support black nonprofits and all this other shit. Hoorah. Hooray for the black folks. All right. But they bring forth a black ass work ethic, late as the fuck, don't show up, don't call, do whatever the fuck they want to. I don't want to call that a black ass work ethic. Let me retract that statement. They want to come with a work ethic that is beneath them. All right. What I mean by that is they know that if they're going to be late, that they should do certain things to let people know that they're going to be late. They know that if they're not going to be there at all, they should do certain things to let people know that they're not going to be there at all. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, right now we're an organization, we're a business. I don't have to tolerate this bullshit no more, especially from folks who I know better. Get the fuck out of here. From folks who I know, like I know, like nigga, you know better. Like, don't bring no bullshit. Like, y'all bring the bullshit this way. And I've been accepting it. And it's getting to the point where I'm like, y'all don't bring that energy to these white businesses and shit like that because they have policies. We have policies now. We have policies. And it's a beautiful thing too, because I'm like, y'all know what's up with the policies. If y'all want to go by and you know what I mean, follow the policy that I follow, that I'm held accountable to. I mean, and that's the thing too. A lot of black folks, they got a boss attitude. They got a boss spirit. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna show up whenever the fuck I want to. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to. I'm gonna move and I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want to. And y'all gonna accept whatever the fuck it is. That's how a lot of black folks, they got a boss attitude. They got a boss spirit. Not realizing before you can get to that point, my nigga, you got to be able to, sit at the heels of somebody and shut the fuck up and listen and just follow. There's nothing wrong there. That's where you should be learning the most. That's where we should be learning the most. But we always feel like we got to say something. We always feel like we got to, oh man. This is all experience. This is all based off experience. And and having that boss spirit, that is not a bad thing. Y'all just got to understand too that when you're working with somebody else too, that when y'all bring that old fucked up attitude, y'all fucking somebody else's shit up. And y'all don't really see that shit. I was working with somebody one time that cost me $7,500. And y'all don't see this shit. You want to come and show up whenever the fuck you want to? Like, we ain't got no policies. We didn't have no policies the first 6-7 years. Now we got policies. It's called growth. We can't continue to do the same shit and continue to move the same way. We don't grow that way. We stay serving out the same 8-ball for 10 years. And some of y'all niggas been serving out the same 8-ball since 2010. Not to say, check it out. I don't want y'all to think that look, what I mean by that is that's a drug reference. All right. I'm trying to oh man, look, I done dug myself into something. Now I'm trying to dig myself out of it. But it's I'm not going to go into the quantities and how much and stuff like that. But if you're selling drugs and if you got an 8-ball and if you sell that 8-ball and if you go get another 8-ball and if you sell that 8-ball, you go get another 8-ball, you sell that. That's what I mean by you pitching from the same 8-ball. You know what I mean? Some of y'all don't elevate. Some of y'all don't rise. Don't y'all's hustle is stagnant. If I was to continue to accept the bullshit when I know the bullshit is for what the fuck? Like why? Like dead ass serious. I'm sitting up here wondering, like, my nigga, we paying good money for the shit that we having these babies out here doing. And when I'm saying babies, y'all got to realize that I'm like, I got some grays, you know what I mean? I got I've been out of high school. We coming up on our, I don't know how many years, 25th, 20 something, 20, up in there, reunion type of thing. So when I'm saying babies, I'm talking about like 28 and under, you know what I mean? Like 30 and under, like y'all babies. Like we paying these babies good money to be on the computer to do what the fuck they want to do. If you like to edit videos, we paying these babies good money to edit videos to do what you want to do. If you want to teach a chess session, we paying these babies to to play fucking chess. And y'all act like y'all can't show up to meetings on time. Like the things that I do, I go out of my way to put myself out there in a supportive stance, in a supportive position for these babies. It's almost like they think that it's almost like they're entitled to that shit. Like, nigga, I don't owe nobody but my babies who got the Douglas last name anything. I'm out here in this community because I know that's what God has put on my heart. I don't owe y'all. This is Phillip talking. This is Phillip the human being talking. Phillip the human being don't owe y'all a motherfucking thing. God has put this spirit on my heart, has put this work in my brain, just to want to see us do better. So that's I mean, like I said, kill that entitlement shit. I don't know if it's an entitlement spirit, whatever it is. I don't know if people pulling y'all's coattails too much and bigging y'all up too much to the point where you think you can just show your ass and won't nobody tell you your ass is showing. You know what I mean? Like, nah, y'all can, like, y'all acting like shit. Let me show y'all somethings. Sure. Boom. Little $20. Show some little $20. Y'all act like our money don't spend. It's just a little $20. Some little $20. Y'all acting like our Mac money. The money that I got on my cards. You know what I mean? Y'all act like the Mac money that we have on these cards don't spend. Like the money that we don't raise to pay y'all don't work. Like they food stamps and you can only use them on food. Like you can't go buy. Nah, the money that we use, that we pay y'all with, this shit work. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all think like it don't work, but yeah, this shit work. Like it gets directly deposited into your bank account. And we've even been cash apping youth. Like like my board, they eating my ass up. Like you ain't supposed to be doing that. That's fine. That's not best practices. And I know this, But these babies, they need to get paid like that. And I'm like, shit, let's go ahead and pay them. Man, call the argument, let's keep it simple. Let's go ahead and pay them for the work that they did, and boom, that's gonna be that. I'll go ahead and talk to my board about clear, you know what I mean? Whatever needs to be cleared up. The paperwork will speak for itself. Phillip ain't out here doing no faulty foul shit, in 10-bit. And that's why I want to make sure that we keep our financials and everything on the website so that y'all can see what we doing. And I can bet, what do they say? I bet you can't share this. I'm willing to bet a lot of these organizations and nonprofits nowadays is not doing that. And that was, coming up. Again, mind y'all, I grew up in the nonprofit sector, meaning that I was working in that joint when I was a youth, 14 years old when I first started in there. All right. So, but I'm just kind of confused. You know what I mean? I'm just kind of, they work. I really do wish y'all would stop tripping. Like the money, and the thing is, the money, it won't just work in Colorado. The money it'll spend in Texas, it'll spend in Missouri, it'll spend in California, it'll spend in Alabama. The money spends where money is supposed to be spent. So when y'all bring this attitude and this spirit, like our money don't spend, like our money don't work, like are there something wrong with our money? Like our money got leprosy or something like that? Like, that is okay. That is okay. Because we peep and we have policies for a reason. So it's not that, when it comes to this here business thing, we don't, me personally, I don't take anything personal when it comes to this here business. I am the guardian. I am the executive director of Malcolm. My job is to make sure that nothing from the inside or the outside can harm Malcolm to bring us down. From the inside of Malcolm or outside of Malcolm, it is my job to make sure that I see this shit. It is my job to make sure that I can make the adjustments that's needed before we have to make the adjustments that we don't want to make. Because at the end of the day, we hire youth who are very valuable to the community. I see the need for these babies in our community, whether they see it or not. I see the need for them in our community. All right. So when they bring this half-ass attitude over to Malcolm, you know what I mean? Yeah, at the end of the day, you're doing a disservice to the community, and I'm like, again, I'm this is, oh man, this is the second person I had to let go this year. Like, this is crazy. Like, this is all brand new to Malcolm, to me. Never had to be in a position where I had to, let people go. I've been in a position where I was, where I was like, man, I don't want to let you go. But it would happen where, they would end up just quitting themselves. And I was like, man, right on. That's right on time. I ain't have to fire nobody. You know what I mean? But I'm like, shit. Do we keep tolerating the bullshit? Do they just bring this energy over here to Malcolm to see how Phillip is going to respond? They see how Phillip is responding, though. You know what I mean? Phillip don't take nothing personal. It's all business on me, especially when we doing some work. When we doing some work, I can't rely on you if you don't show up. Period. Can't work with nobody if they ain't reliable. If you're not dependable, you can take that shit around there that away. Especially like I said, when it comes to levels, there's levels to this. You can't be a unreliable, undependable leader. That don't make no fucking sense. Leaders are dependable. Leaders are very reliable. All right. I'm putting this out there. And you know, I know Malcolm is not the end all for everybody. You know what I mean? And that's my thing. I know that, and that's fine. You know, and our thing is we don't try to keep these babies in Malcolm if they are moving on or if they're growing and move. You know, our job is to make sure that we're supportive and that we're supporting these babies. But man, ain't nothing like a good old letdown. Ain't nothing like it. All right. But check it out. Check it out. Our summer program, oh man, and that's a whole nother conversation. So we got 10 slots. All right, that we were given from the Denver Youth Employment Program, where we can pay them, where they would pay them, and we hire them. Malcolm wouldn't get anything from this, and that's fine. Just as long as the babies get paid. All right. We got 17 youth who's interested in signed up. All right. Somewhere along the lines, we were told that we can get 30 slots. All right. But now that since they say that they have more providers than they've ever had and stuff like that, then they couldn't give us our 30 slots. But this is what they're gonna do towards the end of the year when they see that those other providers didn't cut in and do what they were supposed to do. When the program is near over, they're gonna come back to us and be like, well, we have $15,000 left over. If you can hire about 10 youth for a month, that's how they're going to come back around to us. Instead of in the front end where we're prepared, we're ready, we have the babies. And mind you, we didn't truly push or get the word out there like that. So that 30 would have been nothing. But I'm saying that to say we still gonna service those 17. Our summer program is coming up. It's a whole training. You know what I mean? We paying y'all to get these trainers to come get the YouTube editing training, how to get the Zoom room setup trainings, how to operate that whole system, how to set up StreamYard so you can go this route and stuff like that too. How to, you know, do the chess.com and teach chess on that platform that way. You know, there's a whole lot of different trainings that we do just so that if youth and if these babies want to start running their own YouTube pages and StreamYards and podcasts and stuff like that, they will have the know-how to. Intimate, and they already leaving the adults in the motherfucking dust. You know what I mean? And that's one thing that I'm loving to see. You know what I mean? So our summer program is coming up. On Monday, we're having our onboarding. Onboarding is on Monday, 6 to 8. We know y'all work. We will also have a way that y'all can sign if you cannot make it down to the office. Okay, if you cannot make it down to the office, or we might be out of the Thomas Beans. We're gonna see. I'm gonna get the word out. But yeah, I'm out of here, man. I'm done talking. You know what I mean? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's nothing personal. You know, I mac them. Y'all know what mac them is. All right, this is all choice at this point, and some of y'all's choices is like, man, y'all niggas, and y'all know what mac them is. That's almost like it's disrespectful. It's disrespect. Get. It's almost like y'all wait for a nigga to die to be like, okay, now let's mac him. That's all right. That is all right, because I know I will mac him all the days, all the ways, however I can, whenever I can. I know my babies, they love it as well. All right. They tell me all the days when they mac them, you know. So that's all I got for y'all today, man. I ain't got nothing else. Y'all have a good evening. Sleep good. You know, rest up, intimate. I'm gonna talk to y'all when I talk to y'all. And yeah, that be that. Peace.